Greetings everyone, this is Mike Wright, the Astro Sherpa, dropping in with a spatial report. And here is Venus, the morning star. She has made her way past Black Moon Lilith and this dark fear of the feminine nature being outcast. So Venus is now in her fall position, so she has to lose herself in the physical. So that's through health and work and service. So when we have major conflicts, there's a lot of people that need nursing, taking care of. So the feminine nature, and that is in both the male form and the female form. These people are here to care for those who are wounded by battles, trauma, attacks, destruction, traumatic events, explosions, eruptions. We're dealing with a whole lot of turmoil. The moon is in Scorpio. So this is finalizing the last 2 years of transformation out of the Capricorn structures. So Pluto has gone direct, and this is this swath of destruction and underbelly, underworld coming up for transformation. So we can transmutate that energy. And we have to do that through beliefs. So that takes good old Jupiter. So let's look at Jupiter up here. And the sky is just putting on a big show. So we've been very fortunate. Very fortunate to have this great benefic planet, Jupiter, and Venus shining its light. Because this conflict in the world would get really out of control. This is just to shake you out of the program, wake you up. Okay, wake you up to who you are, your essential nature, your spiritual nature, your desire nature. So this is a grand awakening to new power and understanding. This massive transformation of age of information is going to come to a halt. So the massive expansion of energy into the earth through Uranus, which is right there beside Jupiter, which you can't see it, has brought immense power and understanding and awakening. So let's go see these planets on our chart, see what's going on, and understand there will always be light somewhere. Okay, so we don't have to worry about the little things. It's about tuning in, tuning up, and participating. Let me back this out. This flash from being outside is hitting us a little bit. That's okay. So we're going to show you what is going on. Mars here, which the moon just crossed over, is war plans. But we can all vibrate peace through understanding that conflict has been around for a long time. It's how you react, respond. Do you get crazy? Do you get high anxiety? Do you just tune out, not care? All these things are just mechanisms of responses that we reinforce. Trauma, We all have dealt with war trauma. Everybody alive has gone through some type of conflict. So we all bear that in our memory. And this is what we're freeing right now if we all vibrate peace. Peace. War and peace are the same thing. It's by finding the equilibrium and the balance and understand why these conflicts happen, why do they erupt when they do, who's profiting, why are these things escalating so quickly. In the 1920s, there was a League of Nations formed after the First Great War. So that had to be transformed, transmuted when it fell apart in the Second World War. And then we had a new, world of nations. Our own New York City hosted this new League of Nations, got transmuted. So where are these people? Why aren't they calling for peace? When you have leaders and their own states are suffering huge traumatic events, where are they? Why don't they show up there supporting those people? They're absent. Ask why. Ask why these old serpents and scorpions come out to take advantage. So our leadership is under severe strain because it's torn to the left and to the right, being split apart. So equilibrium, which is the scales, where the sun is, Libra, down here, and Mercury's getting ready to get burned up here with the Cazimi. And this is fascinating because Mercury and Mars will be conjuncting on the other side of the sun from our point of view. So this mental and desire body, perhaps there's some, something working behind the scenes to create peace. So don't buy into this whole notion that war is inevitable. We're always at war. That's what duality is. It's about seeking equilibrium, balance. And this big wheel in front of you always is like water. Water seeks a level. The scales have to be balanced. So if there's too much water, we have to dry that out. So the earth will soak it up. Virgos, earth signs, they'll take all the water you'll give them. And then the seeds that were dropped by, these air signs spread out. They get nurtured and suddenly something starts to grow, blossom, bloom. And then we got to come down here to good old Scorpio. This is harvest season. So right now the earth is being harvested in the physical, emotional, and mental realms. So where are you at? Take a look inwards, quit worrying about the outer, and see where the fear, the pain still resides in your body. Virgo is the physical me, body, feminine me. But this is where the male and female energies merge, and then you can start to see details from the left and right and circumscribe, like do a full circle. Let me get back to you. I'll circle back around. How many times have we heard that? So that means we literally go nowhere. Okay, full circle just means you have a new perspective. So when we divide the circle, that can split us apart, or we can duplicate. So I can take one half and put it to use over here, and I can take the other half and work constructively over here, and then synthesize those two efforts, and suddenly you have new power, new understanding. So this is an extraordinary moment in time for us all to get rid of the fear and war trauma and vibrate peace outwards. But you have to have peace inwards first. So this is the illumination time for you to balance your mind. And you do that by sitting still. Don't project. Don't take sides right now. Just listen. Weigh out what's being said. What's happening? Why is it so over the top? Why is it so quick? Where's the responses? Where are the peacekeepers? Ask yourself all these things. Where is this money going? Why is the energy going to these places? Right or wrong, who knows? So this new moon after the solar eclipse we experienced there in Libra, 21 degrees, right where Mercury is. This is where our heart had to let go of something, purify the old you, let go of what you thought this world was, and you have to accept what we're here in right now. So this is where the world is splitting apart. You can say good or evil, dark or light, cold, hot, whatever, break it down however you see fit. But you have to be fit yourself. Tuning into the physical is how you will get through this. And the feminine nature is going to find love again by getting back in touch with their physical senses, tuning into the cups of energy in the body. So the lower form needs to release friction and heat all the time. So if you understand when you need to do that and do it with somebody else that understands their frequencies and how to do it without creating chaos, now you're getting somewhere. So that takes understanding yourself and your emotional bondages to old world patterns. So to summarize this transformation we're going through in this moon cycle, this North Node in Chiron is going to awaken a lot of people to their wounds. You're going to see them clear as day. So this is why this war trauma is being exacerbated to high frequencies. So Jupiter and Uranus here in the Earth sign, this is us seeking stability through subtle fire and steady understanding of listening to your higher self, the self that doesn't react, the self that uses the power and faculties of thinking, Gemini, relating, Libra, putting things in order in a genius way, Aquarius. Saturn rules this Aquarius energy, and Capricorn the mountain. So Pluto, this is these big battles between the old world power structures, your belief structures from the old world, what's the new spiritual stories happening, how we release our wounds, and how this new earth's going to shake out the abundant things coming, which is energy. The old world energy and power structures are going to get totally revolutionized. So this was going to change things big, big, big. So quit worrying about the outer world distractions and tune into yourself. Tune in, tune up, and participate. Any way you go, I hope you're well. Astro Sherpa out.